We all know what Metaverse is, or what it's supposed to be at least. An immersive place, a virtual world where we can meet, play, share anything. Not as humans though, but instead as these characters with whom I happen to have a problem. Maybe it's just me or I don't see it, but I think that we are not realizing how big of a problem these animated creatures really are. Technology in general is here to help us. Yes, the fundamental reason why we have any tech in the first place is to solve a particular problem and to meet our needs and desires. But right now, the whole metaverse thing doesn't appear to be solving any real need. One of the selling points of the metaverse is the ability to share virtual space with your family and loved ones, without the need to be physically next to each other. Meta has announced their partnership with Zoom, and the plan is to be able to use your virtual character instead of the real you during a video chat or even meeting other people's characters in the virtual world. This sounds cool, but I think we are missing the bigger picture here. Let me illustrate what I mean using an example. Let's say it's 1970s and you are traveling to a different country for whatever reason, it doesn't matter. You're far away from your parents and you want to connect with them. You don't happen to have access to a telephone, so you send them a letter. It takes a few days for the letter to arrive and another few days for you to get a response. But it's fine, it's just how it works. A couple of years later, you're traveling again, the same scenario, but now there are actual mobile phones. You have one, your parents have one. These magic devices allow you to directly speak to your friends and family even from the other side of the world. This cool invention and technology allows you to do the unthinkable. It really solves the problem of not being able to be with your loved ones. It's really amazing. Then again, time passes and you happen to be traveling again. The same problem. You want to speak to people that are far away from you. But now it's different. You not only have a phone that lets you speak directly to others, you now have a smartphone with cameras and internet, which now lets you even see the other person. That's unbelievable, right? You're so happy about the advancement in technology. But then there's the next level. The metaverse arrives, and guess what? Now you not only can see your parents, but you can instead see and hang out with their animated characters that look almost like them. Isn't it amazing? Well, I don't really think so. You went from seeing the faces of your loved ones to seeing their made-up characters that are supposed to represent them. The question is, why? Why would you want or need that? This to me feels like a downgrade. You went from a video call, from you actually seeing the person, to seeing some cartoon-like character with limited emotions. And even if the emotions were almost real or even 100% alike, I'm wondering, why would I want to see this instead of the actual faces of people I talk to? It makes no sense to me. I mean, some people would love to try it out for fun or use it occasionally, more like a video game, but it doesn't appear to be better in any way than video calling the other person. But it's not only that, because during a video chat, people like to show stuff to one another, which is one of the coolest things we can do because of the internet. It's like, look at the new earrings I got, or check out the cool stuff I managed to purchase. Well, I can't imagine what it would look like in the metaverse. Would you just take your VR glasses off, snap a picture with your phone and send it somewhere in the virtual world? Or would you just add the earrings to your character so they're visible right away? Or would you even want the real earrings in your ears when you can purchase a set of virtual ones for your character? Like, how does it work? Another example is when I want to video call someone to show them, let's say, the pizza I made. Would I now create a VR version of that since we're living in the metaverse in the virtual world? Or how does that actually work? Do I send them the real picture of my food or craft a virtual version of what I eat just to show others? Not only I had to bake it in real life so I could, I don't know, eat it, do I also need to create a virtual one so I can have it on my virtual table as well? I mean, why? Why would anyone want to hang out in this world? This doesn't solve any problems. It doesn't make anything easier or more desirable. Of course, it's not just about the video calls and meetings. The metaverse is supposed to be a place where you can hang out, talk, go anywhere. Yes, go anywhere, like walk around. I'm saying this because another pretty big problem of the metaverse characters are legs. Yes, the actual legs of a virtual person. Because Meta doesn't support legs just yet. When you put a VR headset on your face, it has some cameras, microphones and sensors that constantly track you, and the upper part of your body can be tracked pretty reliably. Everything like your facial expressions, hand movements and body rotation can be tracked with a degree of precision, but the tech has no idea about your legs. Sensors can get any useful information about them. That's the biggest problem. You won't be able to see the entire person in the metaverse, only the upper part of their body. Mark Zuckerberg has promised that they're working on it and that it'll be available soon, but we can kind of see how well it's going to work with the current technology. Even if they have legs, the legs will not replicate the movements of your real legs. Another problem I have with the metaverse characters is that you can literally be anything you desire. That's the coolest part of the virtual world, right? Be anything you want, which is fine to a degree. But the thing is that whenever I meet someone in the real life, I can see what they look like, what they wear, how they behave, and generally who they are. I can see what color they're wearing. Not that it's really important, it's just that I know that whoever I'm looking at is real right there in front of me. However, the metaverse characters are not. Since you can decide to look however you want, when strangers meet on the metaverse, I can imagine it to be a bit problematic. One person could have made their character the same as them in real life, while the other could be indistinguishable from the real life version of themselves, and you in the metaverse have no idea about it. Meta is really going all in with these kind of cartoonish characters. One of their recent announcements was that you'll soon be able to use your avatar almost everywhere, including your Instagram stories and reels. Which sounds fine, but I personally wouldn't want to see my friend's character on a video instead of the real them. Like I said, maybe it's just me, but I see multiple problems with this whole concept. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. Not a lot of people talk specifically about this, so I'm interested in hearing what you'll think. Thanks a lot for watching and see you in the future video.